want to listen to the Prime Minister in the listen, Jamaica, listen to the Prime Minister and tell me.
All right. Just completed my morning exercise and I don't get to do it often enough. But when I do get a chance to do it, you know, aside from the physical activity, it gives me an opportunity to think, especially during my cooling off period when I'm trying to recover from strenuous exertion as I try to do this morning. And I was reflecting on an important change in Jamaica that may have escaped many Jamaicans or may not be of importance to some Jamaicans in their consideration. And that is Jamaica is becoming resilient. You know, resilience is the ability to withstand a shock or a blow to your system, to be pushed to the extremes as I tried to do this morning, but to be able to absorb that shock, persevere and recover to better than you were before. But importantly, you do this on your own effort. Now think about it. Yesterday, the Minister of Agriculture announced that farm gate prices for some vegetables and produce were trending downwards. And this is barely 6 months after Hurricane Beryl and tropical storms and unprecedented rainfall ravaged the sector. Now, why are prices going down? This is because your government, through good management of the economy, planned for shocks. We created a disaster fund, which we've never had before, never existed before. And this gave us the flexibility to allocate funds to agriculture to support farmers to getting back into the field and increasing their production. I also want to big up all the farmers who were affected but who took advantage of support or even on their own went back into the field and increased production. I'll be the first to admit that much more work still needs to be done in stabilizing prices generally and food prices in particular. But we must admit that Jamaica today is different from Jamaica a decade ago, whether it is how we were able to respond and recover from COVID or the supply side shocks that occurred after the war in the Ukraine and the Middle East, or whether it is the ability to recover from unseasonal weather. Jamaica has done very well in withstanding and absorbing shocks and recovering. There are a couple of signs that you could use to judge the strength and resilience of an economy. And the first sign is the ability of the economy to continue to generate jobs for its citizens. And Jamaica has done incredibly well in this. We have the lowest unemployment rate, practically close to full employment. The other sign is the ability of the government to produce a budget without raising taxes. And, you know, this government has gone several budgets now, I believe 9 budgets, without having to come to the people to say, hey, we did manage the affairs of the country that well, things went awry and therefore we have to come and take more money out of your pockets. This has never happened under our administration. The third sign of a strong and stable economy is its ability to manage and reduce debt. And Jamaica has done incredibly well in this, where we've seen as the case study for debt reduction. At the end of this budget, we will be below 70% debt to GDP ratio. This is the lowest we have been in over 30 years. The fourth sign is that our foreign exchange rate trades fairly stable and is market determined. And the truth is that Jamaica has never experienced this level of foreign exchange stability, though we have a freely traded, freely floating currency, probably the only freely floating currency in the region. And the fifth sign of the stability of our economy is that we continue to have more quarters of growth than no growth. And when you put all of these together, it shows a strong and resilient economy. And these are facts that are undeniable. So even the most biased and jaded commentator can't deny it. The truth is, Jamaica is fiscally fit.
Jamaica I want to ask you one question. Should I respond to him tonight? Should I respond to him, Jamaica? Because this is delusion of grandeur, you know. Should I respond to him tonight? Because this is political delusion of grandeur. Dear Eli, good night. Dear Massa 28, Eli, best baby father, good night. It is no policy of the government why a few food items have trended down. Are you aware that the economy, the agriculture sector has really not fully recovered? Are you aware that sweet potato is $350, $400 in the market? Are you aware that beetroot is almost $600? Are you aware that a pound of cabbage is $300, $350? Are you aware of these realities? Are you aware of the prices for eggs? The girl them bubble gum. Are you aware? Are you aware that your government had to put in millions of US dollars to stabilize the dollar? Oh, you're never aware. You're never aware. You're never aware of that. Are you aware that there was a dip in the economy in the last quarter by 3.5%? No, I don't think you're aware of that. Are you aware that even so you argue that the economy is physically fit? Are you aware that almost 2.1 million Jamaicans can't eat a proper meal? Best baby father, Massa 28. Are you aware of those realities? I don't think you're aware, because had you been aware, you wouldn't take credit for the demand and supply. Jamaica, you know this man is low and desperate when he says because the carrot and the lettuce and the popcha and the sweet pepper cheap. He says it's because of his government. He says it's because of his government intervention. What intervention did you do for the farmers? What interventions have you done for the farmers? Any farmer out there can tell me what interventions this man has done for you? You are low and desperate and seeking political mileage, that even the too little food that will come out of the earth, you will use it to tell people it is your government policies. And I am asking Jamaica tonight, what government policy has led to the reduction? Have the farmers gotten lands? Have the farmers gotten fertilizers? Has the farmers gotten technical support from this government? And you go and talk about. And I don't know. But when I hear everybody bawling out, you know. Everybody in this country, but you're not bawling out Jamaica. Aren't you? But I don't even know if the farmers get seed. You give the farmer seedlings, sir? I haven't heard any farmer saying, boy, thanks for the government for giving them seedlings. Thanks for the government. Probably is a few, but I don't know. I have not heard many saying. So nobody now ball out tonight.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
So when I hear these nonsensical, ludicrous argument, I'm saying to myself, I am saying to myself, have we become this low? Have we become this desperate that the things will grow from Mother Earth, a government will take political credit? 1 dozen orange $1,000, and him say 1 dozen orange is $1,000. How much for a dozen green banana? 350, 400. How much for a dozen ripe banana? $1,000. And the man going to tell you and I that is because of the initiatives by this government. Jamaica today is different from the Jamaica a decade ago. In truth, it is. In truth, it is, Prime Minister Holness, that a decade ago, more Jamaicans were in a better position that they could eat a proper meal. More Jamaicans a decade ago. More Jamaicans a decade ago could go to the supermarket, pick up things, and when they're through, they would still have a change to carry them home. Now, when you go in supermarkets a decade after, under your leadership, more Jamaicans have to decide, what do I take up and what do I put down? Isn't that the reality for many Jamaicans? Isn't that the reality for many Jamaicans? When you go in supermarket, sometimes you're so embarrassed you have to keep the something in the trolley and tell the people that you soon come back for it. And when this man coming to look at you and I, to insult your street intelligence, to insult the intelligence of the Jamaican people. To say that, imagine, they created a cat bond, a catastrophic bond for the country, that in case of a hurricane, you, the people of Jamaica, will get the money. They got the money. Him and Nigel get the cat bond. Did the people of Jamaica, did the local farmers, did the local people get the support from the cat bond? I don't know. What did you get? 1 bag of fertilizer and 2 pack of seedling. 1 bag of fertilizer and 2 pack of seedling. And when he's through Jamaica, which farmer got technical support? Because you said your government. Imagine Jamaica. I am saying this again. A few items in the market are down. A few marketing the items are down. And the Prime Minister is too ready to take credit for the few items to say it's because of government policy. But check the market 3 weeks from now. Check the market 3 to 4 weeks from now. The same lettuce, when I talk about your government, that pound of lettuce 3 to 4 weeks from now will be $500 a pound. 3 to 4 weeks from now, the said sweet pepper will be $600 a pound. 3 to 4 weeks from now, the said carrot that is 100 will be $250 a pound. So if we're talking about government policy, why don't talk about making the prices affordable continuously? Him can't talk that. Basic economics, demand and supply. And the man used demand and supply to come to tell you and I that because of his fiscal responsibility or his fiscal policies. So I want to tell him, make me and him go in at the market. I want to tell you, come meet me in the market one of them weekend, yeah. 2-3 weeks from now. And make me hear you say, yes, man. It is, I want to hear it, you know. I want to hear him 3 to 4 weeks from now come with this said argument that because of good policies of his government. Wicked and lie. Wicked, lie, and deceptive. When I tell you about the illusion of grandeur, this is the example. This is the example of what it means to filled with delusions. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate. But yes, Jamaica, it is the truth. It is the truth. It is the God Almighty truth. Cost it what it will.